week, there was a heightened police presence in the heart of the city's Jewish community. We're live at Bathurst and Lawrence, where a command center remains active. We spent the day in this community. I can tell you police were very visible here at almost every major intersection. This is all in response to online posts calling for a worldwide day of civil unrest. A Jewish school in North York is heavily guarded on this Friday. A Toronto Police Command Centre is active outside Bialik Hebrew Day School. An officer keeps watch at the front door while security patrol inside. But even with these measures, some students stayed home.
Given everything that's been going on in the city and in the world, we anticipated that there was going to be fewer kids in the building.
Parents on edge after 3 suspects aged 14, 17, and 20 were arrested just yesterday for uttering threats at Jewish students of another Hebrew school.
This is not acceptable behavior, especially because we've got about, maybe 50, 60 Jewish day schools here. We've got about 50, 60 synagogues. So it's the heart of the Jewish community.
It has been a turbulent week for communities impacted by the war in the Middle East. And while police have assured the public that there have been no credible threats, they are being proactive, boosting their presence and increasing patrols at cultural centers, places of worship, including synagogues and mosques, and schools. How long do you anticipate this command center to be here?
As long as it takes.
Still, there are more empty seats than usual at this popular Jewish bakery. The owner tells us the threats of violence circulating online are having a serious impact on business.
Usually it's a Friday, we'd be bustling and busy on a Friday lunch, and we're definitely seeing a decrease in foot traffic because of the terror that's being spread.
Wow. How does that make you feel?
Angry, and ashamed. We should be proud as Canadians to live in a free and open democratic society. And for there to be hate permeating within our community that prevents people from living their lives openly and freely and true to who they are is not what it means to be Canadian.
Toronto Police Chief Myron Demkew stopped by the bakery to show his support to the Jewish community.
And we're trying to bring a sense of comfort and peace and a sense of security to the community that clearly has communicated to us that they have concerns for their safety.
Many coming together in the face of this adversity. Dozens of Jewish volunteers busying themselves packing hundreds of boxes of critical supplies to deliver to Israel while they remain on high alert.
It's a very frightening, stressful, and concerning time for the community. Everybody wants to do something to help.
Police say they are aware of 2 rallies being organized by the Palestinian Youth Movement this weekend, one in Mississauga and one in Hamilton. Meanwhile, Ontario's Housing Minister Paul Calandra says the Premier will be bringing legislation to Queen's Park next week that affirms Ontario's support for Israel and condemns Hamas.